without sound downs.
Hello! 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 We're here! Look at him! You know what? This is such a special occasion. I'm not even going to be on this UI. No, we're going full screen, which means I need to get a few things set up. But let's see here. Jason Voorhees. Voorhees, that's a cool last name. Is that a funny little fan name? Yes, it's my headcanon. Because, Jason in canon doesn't have any, any last name. See, let me tell you my little headcanon for him, right? So, he was a boy who drowned at a place that I'm calling Camp Crystal Lake. And, then he grew up after drowning and watched his mother die. And now he's angry. Isn't that a cool headcanon? Yo, full screen hype. Also, welcome, Dweller. We're here. Finally. Look at him. Oh, he's so cool! If it's not obvious, I am super, super excited. Also, ignore the fact that chat's not appearing on screen. I forgot I made modifications to stream elements. So, for the updated UI, and I'm using my old one right now, and that retroactively messed up this one, so I apologize, but I will still be reading chat, you just can't see multi-messages on here yet. But trust. Yo, full screen POV higher. Hey, welcome, Nightmares. We're deading our daylights with my boy. I probably should queue up, like, ASAP, because... Let's see, we're gonna get the lucky number. 12! Oh, come on! We're so close! Anyway, we'll have that going while we wait. And we will play Survivor in a minute, but... Let's talk about him for a few. I'm 100% sure they will call him Voorhees in the Crystal Lake series, but people act like they won't. Yeah, I think I've kind of settled after doing extensive research, as in I watched a lot of podcasts and did a lot of Googling. I'm pretty sure they do own Jason Voorhees, but I think Jason Universe is basically just like the merchandising, if that makes sense. I know that's obvious, but I mean like, Jason, they're kind of still dipping their toes into what they want to do. So they're just going, oh, it's Jason, it's the guy everyone knows. And that's why it's never Jason Voorhees. But, I mean, they called him Voorhees during the event. I think it's just not as strong. Anyway, look at him. Here, let me show you guys something, right? Let me show you my dedication to Jason, right? Because... I'll give you a little bit of Euro lore in a minute, but he was my first major slasher that I loved. So, I'm a little biased, but let me show you my dedication while we have a minute, right? So let's go over to Springtrap, for example. Actually, this is a bad case, because I've bought more over time. But, I bought these first two on launch, and then I got Bloody, right? I played one round as the slasher, because I couldn't wait for stream. And I had a little bit of time, so I buckled. I apologize, but I buckled. I played one match and I've already bought 2 skins and prestiged him. He's just so cool. I love him. Look at him. Look at him. I love Jason. Anyway, let me catch up on chat. I got a little off-topic fanboying. Since I'm waiting for the... Oh, actually, no. I've played Jason even better in the public server compared to the PTB. The one match, since queue time is forever, I was like, I'm just gonna do some stream work while and work, but I was just waiting. And I forgot about DBD, so I kind of was AFK for half the match. I still got 3 out of 4. So I'm pretty happy with my Jason ability. I mean, I'm here to play as Jason. I don't care if I'm good as him. I just want to play as him. I'm waiting for the upcoming event since I haven't leveled him much, so I got no Moris, but the 2 other kill animations are carrying it for me. They're so cool. I love it when he just, pokes them and rips out the spaghetti. So many people saw the new DVD trailer and thought Pennywise was getting added. I was one of them for a bit. I am happy they settled on art, though. I'm very excited. Like I said on stream, there's so much going on that I couldn't process everything that quickly. But now that I've, like, sat down and had a day or two to think about it, I'm so excited, man. We're eating. We're eating good. Like, so we're getting art in 2 chapters. The next chapter is the Angel, and then the one after that, I think, is Frank. So, like, the next 4 killers, I'm just stoked. Like, I'm winning no matter what. 12 whole minutes. Welcome, Apollo. I missed the 13. Feels bad, man. Oh, and the base kit final Survivor Mori. I only got the slightly darker mask for the blue rarity skins and the Lake Drenched zombie skin. You seen it on Discord? Indeed! I had the buckle for the entire set for both of these two, because I like these ones the most, I think. But the... Here, let me go to the store real quick, 'cause I'll just fanboy for a minute. Like, this is cool. I like this skin. I don't know why I said that like there's a downside. I just think it's cool. It was really just... I wanted to remake Part 7 Jason with the body here, because the chain really works for that kind of, like, semi-cosplay. And then I am a sucker for the original mask, and then I like the flannel. I think it's kind of adorable in a weird way. And then the axe is a cool unique, so it kind of just settled. If I'm getting 2, I'm going to get these 2, and then I'll get this one down the line. You know, give me something to work towards. Or aim for. Frank Stone at DBD is real. I can't believe it, Dweller. We won. We won so much that night. You know, we won so much that immediately after we finished, before I did anything else, I registered and applied for the partner program. So hopefully I hear back in the next few weeks. Hopefully. You aren't yanking Jason's chain? Look at him, you can just drag him around like a dog. You know, there's a route I could go with this, but I'm not gonna go there. I want a fanboy. It's too early for that type of joke. Look at him! Oh, he's so cool. Anyway, let me show you my build. We'll hit the Survivor here in a second. I think... Oh, actually, we might be relatively close. I've been live 10 minutes already. But, see, the build I'm running, right? Rampage, Enduring, Nowhere to Hide, and Silent Shadow. This is so far what I'm working with. Keep in mind, it is very early, and I want to make a lore accurate. I want to try and make a lore accurate for each major incarnation. I think it'd be fun. I think my favorite fact I've seen from Jason is that he's learned ASL. Ooh! I did not know that, but that makes sense for continuity. They also had a sound effect when Jason gets stunned. It's a movie-like sound effect instead of Jason moaning like Myers. You know, I love the audio design for this chapter, because in the movies, Jason doesn't talk, obviously. Except for if you want to count Pamela doing his voice with the whole, "Kill for me," that kind of thing. But the way he talks, for lack of a better term, in the movies is the music. So them doing the same thing here in DBD makes me so happy. Especially since a lot of it does feel like the, you know, Manfredini's soundtrack. So, I'm very happy. I'm happy with how they implemented him. Especially since we kind of were under the impression he wouldn't be Friday the 13th chapter. Well, he's not. But there's enough references, like, in the add-ons, the music, the general, like, power. I'm fine with it. I think this is the best we could have gotten, and I still think this is really good. Like, he's... trying to think where I'd even place him. He's, like, top 3 killer already for me. Honestly, he might be number 1 with how much of a fanboy I am. Which is shocking, considering... Y'all saw how I reacted to Springtrap. Yo, come to think of it, the last 3 licensed characters are, like, my dream DBD characters. Like, I've just been winning. Like, Jason's my favorite slasher. I really like Vecna. Like, Vecna is very much a case of, even if the series itself is kind of sullied for me, I really like Vecna as a character. I think he's fun. And then, I don't even need to say anything. Honestly, now that I'm looking, I've just been winning constantly for the last few years. Because I like Tokyo Ghoul. It's not like a big thing, but I'd still count that. I love Castlevania. D&D. I love D&D. Chucky is like top 4 slasher, top 3 in general for me. Xeno is a Xenomorph. Then you got Wesker, and then... Honestly, yeah, I've just been winning. Let's see, surely we're getting close. Because I would switch to Survivor, but since I was yapping for 10 minutes... We'll give it like another minute and see if we get into a match. If we don't, then I'll switch over to Survivor and show you what I've cooked up for that. Because we're not going to be doing this every round. I want to try and get Survivors in as much as I can. Because there is 3 times blood points, and I am greedy and need plenty of blood points. For example, my next goal is trying to get Cannibal to Prestige. I'm trying to think, what else could I do? Cannibal, I want to try and get Xeno bloody. Wesker, I'm fine with him being at 3 for now. Vecna is another one I want to actually finally get prestiged as well. Which is another reason I love Anniversary. Even if I don't get to play killers frequently, I get like 5 times the amount of blood points in total. Oh yeah, and this isn't even the Anniversary. This is just launch day killer blood points. Oh, there it goes. Dang, I can't sub your Twitch for the DVD or Jason Twitch badges. All right. Hey, if you watch on Twitch, though, you can get the drops. Forgot to mention that. Ma. He's so cool. And as you can see, I've also not leveled up, but changed my banner and image. I'm trying to get the Twitch drop banner for Jason. And then I'll probably switch my icon back to Vecna or Glitch Trap. You know, represent my other mains. Kill for Mother Jason. Tunnel the survivor for Mother Jason. Slug them for me, Jason. You know, I'm going to be talking about Friday the 13th, obviously, a lot this stream. But I do have a slight confession to make. I never watched the, what's it called? The short film that came out last year. Sweet Revenge or whatever it's called. And recently I was like, oh yeah, I need to try and watch that. And I looked it up and apparently it was removed on YouTube. So, I have no idea what that's even about. Key. Ma. Hello, footprints. You're going that way. I should have switched, but... I fumbled that. I fumbled that so bad. Get them, Jason. Rip that hook off there for an ability, Jason. I found a link to re-upload. Ooh, you should send that to me, Dweller, because I do want to watch that. You got taken down because it's sponsored for a drink that no longer exists. Oh no. I haven't seen it. Neither have I. Fascinating. So do the survivors have, like, any indication that I'm nearby when I do this? Because today's just kind of the learning period. I'm not even really caring about hooks or performing well. I'm just here to play a video game as Jason Voorhees. I'm kind of what we like to call a fanboy. Got you. Ooh, and I got a challenge done. Nice. Let's see, how does... I kinda had a hunch. Yo, what's up? Hey, welcome, man! We are King our ma-ma-mas. Yes. Let me have blood points. I need them. And you know the perk. That's another big part of it. Let's see. What way are you gonna go? I'll let him go, just... Okay, they have to know I'm there, right? Is this your first game of the day? Technically second. I played one off stream because I could not wait. I fumbled. But this is my first, like, actual attempt, because I was telling the story earlier, but I was doing work while waiting for the queue, and I forgot about DVD for a bit. I heard someone groan. I knew I heard something. Thank you for waiting patiently. Let's see, is there another one I could take you to? I'll let him stay on the ground for a second. I'm gonna break this. Hello, Vittorio. You look great in your graphics update, by the way, Vittorio. I guess that one's the nearest one. Now we drop this. Alright, they're gonna be running. See, that would have been sick. Oh, but your positive energy says it's your first. I'm just that big of a fan of Jason Voorhees. Jason is my boy. He is, you know what, let me give that Euro lore now. So, I'm trying to think how I put this in a fun way so it doesn't sound boring. Jason Voorhees was the first slasher that I was like really into. Like, he's the first character I could think of. Because like I known who Freddy, like I know all the people. But I was scared of Freddy when I was growing up, right? I was scared of Chucky. So I didn't really like watch any of the horror movies. But then one time I decided, hey, I'm gonna give a horror movie a try. And it was Friday the 13th part... It was Takes Manhattan, I think. Not the best one, but I'm a sucker for it. And ever since then, I've just... That's what got me into horror movies. Then I went and got Freddy, Chucky, got Scream, like, everything. I just kind of absorbed it all, one by one. But it all started with Jason Voorhees. So there's that special place in my heart, that Jason-shaped hole where he remains eternally. There's also now like a Freddy-shaped hole. I need there to be like actual Freddy content, please. Hello. I do wonder if they're gonna nerf him though. Like, he doesn't feel OP to me, but I do feel like there is some things that might get tweaked. Like, he feels, personally, I feel like he's in a good place. But I do feel like there's just enough leeway. May I ask you something? Go ahead. Chucky still freaks me out. You see, Chucky's a funny one, right? Same with Freddy. Actually, it's the same for both of them, ironically. Let's see. I'm trying to think how I put this. So, when I first learned about Freddy, I was a little wee lad, right? Like, I was a youngin'. So the concept of, oh man, hurt, like, kills you in your dreams, that was terrifying to small me. And then I learned about a killer doll. Yeah, I'm gonna be terrified. But then years later, when I'm into horror movies, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check these out. And they're the two most comedic slashers. Like, Chucky still freaks me out, don't get me wrong. But it's hard not to see him as the guy who was on WWE for a little bit. Or narrated, like, did the ad on WWE. Like, that sort of thing. He got a slight nerf from the PTB. So, so he still is... What is the nerf, out of curiosity? It's the teleport, isn't it? I'm extreme graphics like low... Ah, I see. No, thank you. I think Child's Play 2 was my first horror movie when I was a kid. I remember the intro of them repairing him creeping me out. That's still freaky to this day, to be fair. I don't think I ever watched a horror movie as a kid. I cannot say the same about me. When I was young, there's so many things I was into that I definitely shouldn't have been at that age. Horror movies was definitely one of them, though. Mainly in my teens, though. That's when I really got into them. When in foggy mode, if you're near a hook survivor, the anti-camp meter goes up 3 times fast. Oh! I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't seem bad to me. At least through the way I play. I don't usually stay around hooks for the sake of having other objectives. Hello, Fengmin. Come here. You know, I would love to get a Mori. And when activating the fog mode, it would hurt survivors if you're up or close to them. They added a delay to prevent that. Okay, so it's all teleport-based. I think I can live with that. Even more so if it, you know, decentivizes there. Is there... No one's up there? Basically, let me be Jason. Lower those queue times. Listen, if they nerf him into oblivion, I'll still play him. Let's see. Oh, you're... Oh, perfect. Look at this. Oh, he's so cool. Hello. There it is. Let's snuff that out. I didn't get into horror until middle school and it finally clicked. I would avoid horror when I was younger. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... I'm trying to think when I would have really gotten it. It was definitely in my teens. That's when it like, really clicked. Like, so a little fun fact. I had a Jason DVD video that I've just kind of been sitting on, but now that time has passed, I kind of like, I probably won't upload it. But in that, I was talking about how, actually, what was I talking? Why did I bring that up? I'm trying to think, why did I bring that up? I don't remember. I was into horror around the same time back then, but I think it was through Vanoss crew back then. That is a fair way. I know plenty of people who got into horror through, like, Markiplier. Hey, works for me. Also, I see you up there. Ooh, this is gonna be sick. Key. Ma. Are you also? You are also about to get down. Oh, we're gonna get the wall variant. Oh, that's so gnarly. Alright, Fengmin. You know, we're gonna use this as a test. I can't... Oh, I can pick him up on fog mode. Alright, Feng Min, I'm looking for your footprints. I hear it. You know, I might actually get a 4K. And I'm undetectable, so... Where are you? Where? Oh, did you hear DBD broke the player count record? I did. I'm very happy about that. How? Oh, dang. Jason brought in more players than FNAF. That is shocking to me. But I'm so happy about that. It's not every day an old franchise that's been dead for over a decade does that. It's so cool. Nope, not over there. I feel like Feng Min has to be AFK, right? Like, I'm not seeing any sign of her at either gate. I mean... Oh, there we go. Sorry, I gotta get that stream. I gotta get that stream kill. I'm just enjoying this. He's so cool! Oh, wait, I want to see, is blood point cap still broken? It is! Or did they just flat out... No, it looks like it's still broken. I'll take it. Now I can catch up on chat. I just had to enjoy that Mori. Blood point cap isn't broken. Oh, I thought I saw on Twitter.com that I should also mention this before I'm a partner. A Twitter leaker man said it was broken. They could get passive blood points still. There's a cap for earned blood points. Indeed. I thought I got them through earned at the end there. Let's see, he threw our Dwight teammate. He's so cool. He is so cool. I'd assume all Jason fans would have either played DBD or not liked DBD. But I guess I was wrong as I encountered new players as teammates. That makes me so happy, man. I imagine a lot of them are also old Friday the 13th, the game players. Which I am one of them, by the way. I mean, I've been playing DBD just as long, but... Or almost just as long. Some old horrors are harder to get rid of through time, and that proves it. For real, he's like a staple of horror. And even though he's been dormant for over a decade, he's still here. Doesn't take into account account codes or missions blood points. Indeed. Jason got some top tier menu and chase music. Honestly, during the panel, I'll also switch to Survivor here in a minute. But during the music panel of the 10th anniversary, they were talking about how their favorite one they've done is probably the Slasher. And I gotta agree, I think the Slasher is my favorite. If only the classic Slashers menu had music. Or at least Myers. Yeah, I really wish Freddy... Like, we'll go over to him for a second. I really wish Freddy had something. You see, I want a revamp where he's the new license. I know that's hard. Or the older license. I know that's hard. But, like, I would love the classic theme kind of thing. I'm sure someone's made it online, too. Anyway, before I get too much into yapping, let's go over the survivor side of stuff so we can get some real blood points. Because I have a iconic Friday the 13th character ready to go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Iconic Friday the 13th character James Sunderland has arrived. Look at him. Iconic. Don't you remember that iconic line? In my restless dreams, I see that camp. That camp, Crystal Lake. I know that was his, but you know. Don't let Jason find out what Myers does to kids. Technically, they both kill them. You're probably thinking of what Remake Freddy does. That's something I don't even think I could, like, say without getting flagged. All I'm gonna say, Remake Freddy. Inferior to Robert Englund Freddy. That's all I'll say. Someone made the DVD theme with John Carpenter's Halloween sound font, and it was peak. Oh, I gotta hear that. Ah, Slasher Radio followed me on X. Cool, congrats! That's a big one. That reminds me, I need to watch the new interview. I saw that they talked about art for a minute. Hey, it's Midwich! It's Silent Hill! I mean, Friday the 13th. Right? Iconic Friday the 13th. Jason doesn't go after kids. Okay, that's true. In my mind, my brain kind of connected kids with teens. They both kill teens, but I guess Jason has never killed, like, a child. 1 point to Jason. Jason tried to kill Kid Tom. Okay, yeah, that is true. That is true, actually. Is it Dracula? Hold on. It's Dracula! He 100% was going to. That is true. That is true. But then little boy Tommy pulled out his super cool makeup. You know, I do also have to, you know, I need to lock in. Is he chasing someone? I want to try and get that unhook for Deliverance. Like, I'm willing to risk it all to get that unhook. Oh no, he has the Castlevania sprites. He's a real Castlevania head. Hello. You know, I think this is also my first time playing as a Dracula. Because there's not many of us. I love playing Dracula, but I never see Dracula. Sorry. Nicer hike alone in the snow, Jason. People want their Jason as a DVD skin. I don't know if that's, like, legally plausible, but I would love that, personally. I really liked Never Hike Alone. Especially Tommy. Which, now's a good, a segue for this. Tommy is definitely, like, you could feel that he's missing. And that's, like, the only... Well, that in Crystal Lake, I'd say. Owie, owie. I miss my wife. Thank you, Laura. I miss my wife. I miss my wife. Yeah, on the topic of slashers, though, I definitely... I am kind of worried about when DVD gets its 2.0 for Pinhead and Michael. I'm hoping it'll be more integrated for older stuff that they don't have access. Like, it'll still work. It just won't get, like, a full revamp. Okay, I wanted to do some more info search for Jason, and he actually only goes after teens and adults. He stays away from children. Yeah, I think Tommy... That's the only one I can really think of. I think Pinhead will be fine. Yeah, I definitely am more concerned about Michael. Pinhead looks like Doug Bradley, so he still will hold up, I think. Textures might be a little off, but Michael is going to be the biggest outlier. Like, even Bubba. I feel like if Bubba were, for some reason, to, you know, they were to lose the license or whatever, he would still hold up with that model. I think they got that, like, pretty good from right out the bat. Kill for Mother Jason. I don't even know why I said that. I'm James Sunderland. Fix the generator for me, Jason. James. We're almost done the first gen, guys. Oh, come on! I mean, I unhooked someone, so I can use Deliverance if I need to. I'll just be broken. During the 2.0 update, I'll be using Hospital Gown Michael for the Play-Doh feat. Real! You know, it's gonna be so funny, though. We just have to wait a couple years. But I do appreciate the devs being, like, super transparent. It's really cool to see, like, very early behind the scenes for upcoming stuff. I will never say no to that. Oh, I just realized bats. I was, like, so locked in on talking. Oh, it might be over for me, chat. It might be over. I can't believe they're doing something I've wanted. A separate team rebuilding the game from the ground up, essentially. For real, they're knocking it out of the park right now. Ah, hydration. Oh wait, I'm on second hook. Deliverance doesn't matter even. Oops. Yeah, like the biggest quality of life thing I'm excited for is the voice acting for older characters. If we can get Freddy voice lines, even if they're ones just ripped from the movie, I'll be happy. Tryhard's already mad that there's gonna be a weather system that would affect gameplay. Snowstorms were confirmed. It's gonna be so cool being Jason in a snowstorm. Oh hey, it's Rain from Romulus. I didn't even clock that. Hello, Laura. It's okay, Rain. Just do your best. It's okay. I do have to say, I want to play against Jason, but I'm happy we're getting variety still. And like I said, I don't think I ever played against a Dracula that wasn't 2v8, so I'm certainly not complaining. Easter egg. You know, let's do this one. Alright, he's dead. Him getting hooked. I don't remember what that perk is, but is it Mindbreaker? I think it's Mindbreaker. It's one of demos, I'm pretty sure. Or it might be Eruption. Or not Mindbreaker, whatever the other one was called. You know, You know, I got some bad news for today. So, little fun fact, I was kind of getting ready to start, promoting my Fortnite code again, right? Because I'm like, I'm pretty happy with the game's state right now. The developers are being super transparent. And I'm like, okay, they're doing a lot of the critique I wanted to see. Tim Sweeney is still at the heart of the problem, but I was getting a little optimistic, right? Well, I don't know if you heard, but there are teams using generative AI. I wish you would tell me what perk that was. I guess we'll see at the end. I'll go save Rain. You work on that. What? Yeah. I didn't get the full article. Hello, Dracula. Rain. Be safe. But yeah, I'll talk about it while I'm down here. It was worth a shot. Well, Laura, save yourself. But, I'll have to find the article, but apparently Epic did a behind-the-scenes thing, and they just flat out said that it's, you know, AI. Yeah, they're prompting things and touching it up in Photoshop to make it not look like AI. Yeah, that rubs me the wrong way completely. So I'm just like, I don't care anymore. I'll just abandon the idea of promoting Fortnite. And since I'm going for the DBD partnership next, I'll just swap it out with that. I'm already playing DBD way more than I used to, so now there's actual justification. Seems like it's a lot of companies are using AI. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I'm not gonna say anything, but at least behavior, like flat out said during the show, there's no generative AI, so I think their stance is pretty clear. At least I'm hoping. I was kind of hoping Epic wouldn't, but you know, I was kind of hoping they had enough willpower, but whatever. I'm here for Jason Voorhees. I got He-Man and Skeletor. That was like the last big property I needed anyway. I just realized there's another James Sunderland here. Yeah, it's a shame about generative AI. Ooh, escape cake. Ah, stay hydrated. Ooh. Alright, we'll go straight into looking for any sign. Huh. Are they all in the middle? Ah, there we go. Wrong way. Hello. Yeah, we'll take the risk with this. I know there's one right there, but... Ooh. Ooh, ooh, I didn't see that there. Gonna be a clear opening. I fumbled. I'll take it. Little shameful chase, but... Oh, hello. Hello, James Sunderland. Now that felt like a Jason move. Teleporting behind him. Nothing personnel, kid. I'll get cocky. I'll walk through the pallet. Oh, that's unfortunate placement. Oh, you had decisive. That makes sense. That does add up. I think that works for me, though. Isn't this Killer Shack? No, it's not. Look right here, though. Oh, I just realized they're already logged in on gens. I gotta log in. I'll use this to my advantage, though. Take that. And I'll let him go. I'm assuming it would be this one. Yep. Oh, hey, we gotta kill this one. I'm so happy with Jason. The more I play him, the more I'm like, yeah, he's one of my mains. He might be my new main. I just realized, did I forget to break that gen? I forgot to break that gen, didn't I? Oops. Well, let's go deal with that. Hello, James Sunderland. I'm not here for you. I'm here to break the gen for my sweet, sweet damage generator, but I will take that. That's so cool that doesn't despawn. Oops, I did not mean to click that. Oh well, I guess I'm aura farming for a second. I like him more than Stranger Things Vecna. Yeah, he scratches an itch. The power clicks so well. It does. It just feels right. Alright, let's try and find Adam and V. I'm sure one of them's going for him, but I wanna check the gens before. Huh? Oh, there it goes. That was... I just had the aura farm behind her for a second. Whoa, that is bugged. Oh, nice shirt. Hey, now I know roughly where they are. probably running towards... Or maybe they're leaving her. Nah, they're gonna run for her. I think? I am here now. Hey, welcome, T-Frog. Oops. Let's see, we'll go for her. She's almost dead too, and then we can pull off another sick Mori. Oh. Where's the oh, I guess she technically didn't have the hook. That's why! Right, you have decisive! Whoops. Key. Ma. It feels so right. Alright, I want to try and find Adam. Even out a little bit. A loop around, I think. Not seeing any sign of either of them. Maybe... Huh. They're not down here doing... Yeah, no, they don't have the one perk. Where is everyone? I guess I could go look on foot. Yeah, we'll head back over here, then we'll go try and... Surely they're not both hiding in lockers. Oh, there's James Sunderland. I'll act like I don't see him. I was gonna try and go for Adam, but... I'll let one of them go. I would have preferred a Mori, but we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Next, we ripped that hook. All right. Adam, where art thou? That's where thou art. Or you were here at one point. So you're not nearby. I guess just manually using this to try and find the hatch is my best bet. I'll check in here and... Not hearing it. I heard it. Can you imagine how wrong it would be if I could... Ah, I think he saw what I was gonna do. Maybe I should have done it in the building and then sniped him off. That might be for future notice. Ah, he's so cool. Let's switch out our skin. Let's go part 7. Hello to you, indeed, welcome. Remember, if you watch on Twitch, you get exclusive DVD drops. Ones that I was watching on Starva to try and get. Look, that banner is really cool. I mean, obviously, I love everything Jason, but it's really cool. Let's see, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna click that. Ba-da-do. Alright, let's look at our build for a minute before we run Survivor. Movement, speed, duration. I'm pretty okay with not touching add-ons for right now. Now, I'll leave that be. I think we're good. Let's go back to Survivor. Barrel. Since we have approximately 13 seconds, haha. I'm trying to think, what was I gonna say? Right, we got quite a bit of things up ahead. On Thursday, I got my 5.0 stuff I'm dropping. Which, for the record, I really wish I could do it now, but I want to wait. I want to do it Thursday, but I'm super proud of how my model turned out. That's all I'll say. But we got that, and then I'm trying to decide. I want to do a Fear Friday, but I don't know what to do for Fear Friday. I know Frank Stone is on sale, so I might pick that up. But I don't know if I want to do that this week. But also, I don't know if I don't want to do it this week. It's tempting. It is very tempting. Maybe we will do Frank Stone this week. I don't know. We'll decide after Thursday. I'll just pick it up for later. Yeah, I'm definitely picking it up. I just don't know if I want to run it. I'll have to look at my options. Yes, we get to play against Jason. And I think he's running the one Plague build. I don't know when I was walking, it's not like the footprints don't show up like they're scratch marks. Now, I'll run this one for a minute. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what we should run. I do want to take a look. I've leaned towards wanting to do Silent Hill 2 at some point. I'm sure she'll be fine. You know, obviously I've kind of been in a Silent Hill mood lately. And I'll go safer in a minute, I think. Don't worry, Rebecca. I'm on my way. Probably. Yeah, I'll do it. I am really hoping this works out. Key. Ma. I got you, Rebecca, from the hit video game series Resident Evil 0. Is I, James Sunderland, from the hit video game Silent Hill 2. I almost just went the wrong way. You know, I gotta ask, what do you think is the fundamental best Friday film? Or Jason film, depending on your opinions. I'm curious what you guys think. Rebecca from the hit video game Wuthering Waves, now featuring Cyberpunk collab characters? Yeah, we'll go with that. You know, actually, on that note, I'm kind of shocked we don't actually have a Cyberpunk collection. I feel like that's an obvious one, considering they're already in contact with CD Projekt Red. Are we gonna go this way? Oh wait, does he just... Oh, that's cool. I don't even know where he came from. It's not the best, but I love Jason X. Honestly, that is like my top 3. It might be my favorite. Unironically, I think Jason X... I don't know if it's just like a guilty pleasure, or if it's genuinely amazing, but I love it. I just can't tell. I'm gonna take a drink while doing this. It was very risky. Give me a Lucy Survivor and Atom Smasher Killer. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah. I didn't even realize I was injured. Thank you, Rebecca, from the hit video game Resident Evil 0. You know, I do want to say, I also really like the, I don't think it's like best, or it's not even in my top 5, but the reboot for Friday the 13th was pretty good. I like reboot Jason a lot more than I like other horror movie reboot characters. Still sight. I don't know where he went. Oh, Rebecca! Or I mean, Serena. No. I've already got Deliverance, but this is what we like to call being a good teammate. I hope he did not see me. I'm really gambling that he went the other direction. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like he went the other way. You know, that Plague Doctor skin reminds me. I picked up the Rift Pass today. You know, it's basically free. Just get, well, not free, but you know. Spend the money on 10 Auric cells. If you finished it, you get the whole thing for free, basically, with the same amount of Auric cells you paid for. That's what I'm trying to say. And I just started Darkest Dungeon not too long ago. I haven't played much, but I just started to get into it. I am liking the pass, and I'm liking the game. Hello, Rebecca. I got you next. Don't worry, Laura. I got you next. Key. 108 rolls and no Lucy yet? Oh no. You have my condolences still. We can do this, team. I'm so sorry. I got cocky. I'm so sorry. I fumbled so badly. That was just embarrassing. Look, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen, you two. Listen. He didn't even come. We're fine. We're fine. I clicked off the stream for a minute. Well, welcome back, Nightmares. Don't worry, I did not just fumble that skill check, and I am I'm the best. Because I'm James Sunderland from the hit video game Silent Hill 2. Son of, insert name here, Sunderland, from Silent Hill 4 The Room. Oh, Jason. Keep him distracted. Okay, my turn. I mean, if he's distracted over here, Laura, please go for the other gate. Is he? Yeah, he's still over here. I mean, it just makes more sense to go for the other gate if he's... Oh, if he's teleporting. Never mind. Ha! That was the... I don't know why I said ha like that was... Ha! That, okay, no, that one deserved a ha. That one didn't deserve a ha. Can James Sunderland make it? Yeah, I'm just out here. I'm not risking it. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum bum ba dun 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 da dun. That's not bad. You know, next time I'll have to actually see what numbers I'm working with. I've got a game on while watching your stream. Can't spell understandable. What game you playing? Let's see, do we want to... I'm kind of thinking I want to put some of these blood points into something so I could tell for sure. You know, maybe we will start our prestige for Bubba. We will after, never mind. Look at him. He's so cool. Feeling on Roblox playing Dragon Adventures. Fun. Let's see, who we facing? We're facing a Nancy, Orella, Sable, and a Michaela. This is gonna be fun. I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna take a drink. Not gonna lie, I forgot I have a dragon named Pride Missile. Nice! I have a Jason named Jason. Ooh, not bad. I need to see what add-ons I have as Jason. See if I got anything. Oh, in the files, we now know that the new survivor was sent to look for Jake Park. Little did they know they would end up in the same realm as Jake. It's funny how that works. Sable was looking for Michaela, ended up in the fog. The new guy was looking for Jake, ended up in the fog. Funny how that works. Ooh! RPD, this is either going to be miserable or I'm going to be very happy. I like RPD. I've kind of been like flip-flop on my opinion, but it's hard to hate it as a Resident Evil fan. I was looking for Jason, now I ended up in the fog. And I was looking for you, who was looking for Jason, and I ended up in the fog. Funny how that works. I meant to go down there. I looked up, but Hey, I ended up here, though. I'll just try and get down to the stairs, but isn't there a hole in here, actually? What? What? I just watched Nancy transcend space and time. Well, let's see if there's anyone nearby, shall we? There is someone nearby. You're next. Are you AFK or are you just hiding? We're about to find out. I don't know what to do. I feel so intimidated. I don't know how to perceive that. Hello. I felt your presence and totally didn't just wander in there. Do. Oh yeah, there's a hook over here. Let's go there. Oh, you dropped your med kit for... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel bad now. I got Jason. Nice. Yeah, he's definitely... The more I'm playing as him, the more I feel the main. Are you... Oh, you're not making this fun. I haven't gone for you yet. You know, that one twins perk would be real good with Jason too, I think. The one that increases lunge. Sorry, Nancy. I thought you were going to be Sable. But I still want to get some blood points for hooking, so I'll hook you, but then I'll avoid you. Ki, ka, ka, ka. We'll go to this side. Someone over here probably did something at some point. Or not. Never mind. I want Bloody Jason, but I'm waiting for the anniversary event. I remember I got Springtrap to Prestige 95 during last year's event. I know life that grind. I can respect it. Nancy, why is it always you? I'm not gonna go for you. Listen, I'm just... Nancy, don't go that way, Nancy. Hello, Orella. I've got you once here. That's my parting gift for you. Nancy, why am I always by you? I'm trying to get that Sable. I remember getting a DM on X from one of my followers shocked they encountered me and destroyed the team. This is the most I ever played DBD. I remember I would load into a match, blink, then I found out I 4K and moved on. I was a menace. I can respect it, though. Alright. Pretend like I don't know. Hello. I'm gonna send Yero pick up my Pride missile. Of course, he can look at it. Indeed! Oh, I almost said that. Sable! Where'd you go, Sable? Here, don't mind if I, Thank you. You know what? I'll play it easy this round. I know there's like a 10-minute wait, but I like these guys. It's hard. Yep, get the pallet for me. Come on, you can take. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, you guys can finish that last gen, and I'll open the door for you. I feel like being merciful. Looks like gives me a minute to catch up on chat. By the way, one of the colors is actually on the element rainbow. Reason for the name Pride Missile. Nice. Scooby-Doo for DBD. I'm both excited and scared. I know Scooby himself wouldn't work, so I get the onesie. But I'm hoping we get legendary skins for the Mystery Gang members instead of the cosplays. Also, during the Slasher Radio interview, we found out there are no plans for killer cosmetics. Oh, that's a shame. But I get it, but I feel like we really locked in during the thing. Here, I can do it. Okay. There we go, thank you. Never mind, yeah, you do it. Yeah, that's a shame. I really feel like we locked in on some good ideas. But alas, I do think that's a good indication, though. If we're not getting any killer skins, I think they're going to be legendaries. That's at least how I feel personally. Thank you for your donation. There we go. I'll take whatever the the entity hungers. I'll take it. Yeah, I do feel like they're going to be legendaries. That just makes sense to me. Let's see, we'll queue up for another one. Run Survivor. Oh, it's already been 1 hour and 20? Okay, it feels like we just played like 3 matches at the most. That's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. Or, you know, when I'm fanboying about Jason Voorhees. I really like Jason Voorhees. Like, a lot. Space Kook Doctor, Captain Cuddler Deathslinger, Creeper Blight, Black Knight Knight, Green Ghost Curse, all gone. It is a shame. But, like I said, if we get legendaries and they're, like, voiced, I think it's a fair trade-off. Now, if they're just cosplay, then that's a different story. I will say I'll be pretty disappointed at that point. I feel like you either gotta do quantity or quality. Either do everyone's a cosplay, including killers, or just don't do anything for killers, and it's Survivor, with voiced legendaries. Maybe not even voiced. Maybe just do grunts. I would really like it to be voiced, though. Hello, Mr. Voorhees. You know, one thing I want to talk about is I'm so happy that this is kind of bringing Jason into the limelight, because I saw some really adorable fan art on Twitter.com of him and Sadako being besties. I think that's adorable. I really wish I saved it. You're not near me, right? Okay, cool. I don't think he's near me. Zoinks! Jeepers! Shinkies! And, alright gang, let's split up and look for clues. Voice lines when they get into a chase. You joke, but I would unironically love Fred if he said that. It would be hilarious. Gets hit by a Springtrap axe. Let's split up and look for clues. As he uses sprint burst. Alright, I'm gonna take a drink. No skill check. My warball cap was off. That wasn't me. That one wasn't me, at least. But I can go activate Deliverance if I do this, so. I got scared, so he is nearby, but. Why are you crouch walking? He's, you know, I could get rid of him. I looked at chat and I thought that, I was like, oh, this looks like an entrance. Oh, that was embarrassing. Oh well. I got Deliverance. I'll take it. When my nose itches, a gen skill check is summoned. For real! Let's see, is there anyone near? There is someone near. Okay, I didn't need to use Deliverance, but thank you. Thank you, Jill. I don't even know where he came from. I'm so sorry, Jill. Oh, he's gonna try and go for me. How committed? He's committed. He's committed to it. Oh! That undetectable. That undetectable got me. Or that blindness, I should say. I'm fine. Lol. Hello. I do need to spend blood points, though, if I want to take full advantage of this, so. After this, I think if we have a little bit of time before a match kicks in, I think we'll prestige Bubba live on stream, or at least get him close. Because I don't really like my odds right now. Oh, actually, Rick Grimes. Thank you, Rick Grimes. Okay, no one's in there. It was worth a shot. Now, I might try and loop back around and be Hero. Now, what I need to do is I need to actually try and find that hex. Jill's almost done that gen, so I trust. Oh, you're AFK now. Okay, good. is gonna be close, I think. It's over for me. It's over. Oh well, I'll take dying to Jason. I'll accept my fate. He's so cool. Even when I'm dying, he's so cool. He's Jasoning it. He was Jasoning it for real, for real. Now, I'm hoping that was just the right amount of time. 2 minutes, that should be enough that I could dump stuff into... Oh, you know, yeah, we could get him fully to... Let's see, that's gonna be... 50... There we go. I think now with that, aside from Chucky, I have all the classic slashers prestiged. Look at his Play-Doh feet. Yeah, because I have Bubba. I don't have Pig, but I think I'm gonna work on Pig with Vecna next. But I have Freddy. I don't have... I guess I don't have... Well, he's not even classic, really. I'm thinking the original bunch of killers. Yeah, I got Pinhead. Yeah, so it's really just Chucky and Ghostface for slashers. Now back to Jason. Because he's so cool. You know, I just had a realization. I'm gonna try something. Let's see, preset. No, we want to do this. We want to go customization. Let's go with my. I just had an idea. Let's see if we do the other one. Yeah, no, this works. This works. And then yeah, axe. Maybe this one kind of the cleaner mask is what I'm leaning for, because now it's. Jason takes Manhattan, Jason. See? Here, let me get this out the way. Or at least, that's as I think if I had the, let's play mix and match. I think with this one, I think the brighter white is the best for that. Because it's very, not yellow in the movie, but pretty close. It's pretty bright. Where there's just enough grime on here that it's not quite. I like how we can mix and match with Jason. For real! If it's not obvious, I just like playing dress up with him. Look at him. Let's see. If we do standard, that's kind of like Mortal Kombat Jason. Guess we should equip the machete. This is really good. Like I said, I went with these two out of ideal, because I wanted the mask for this and I wanted the body and stuff for this, so. But this one's so cool too. Can't believe in DVD Jason has a more healthy relationship compared to Myers, Leatherface, and Freddy. For real! Never would I have imagined that we're getting original cosmetics for Jason, a character in copyright hell for over a decade, than we would for Leatherface, who has like a million different looks they could take from. And Texas Chainsaw, as far as I know, isn't even in like any legal dispute or anything. Like, for all intents and purposes, we should be able to get a ton of content from that IP. Especially now that the multiplayer game's off. Do we want... Yeah, we'll run the Jason Takes Manhattan look. Yeah, we'll run it. I want to use the axe for something. I'm more of a machete guy, but... Yeah. Let's see, who isn't readied up? Sable. Yeah, now it's just Sable. Sable, ready up. I need to get to Slashin'. You know, I do gotta say, the Jason Universe mask has grown on me a lot. Now, it could just be hype. It could just be me being excited about Jason in general. But it's grown on me. Between this and Fortnite, both of their designs for Jason are... I feel like they're way better than the initial look. Which makes sense. It's had time to kind of grow. That being said, I would love movie skins if possible. Specifically Potato Sack Jason from Part 2. This is the furthest place from Manhattan, but I'll take it. Ah, there we go. Let's see, we'll give him a running chance. I don't understand the Jason Universe design. It's his debut look before he gets to make... Exactly! You see, I see there's a lot of over-hate for Jason Universe, the design. Like, I didn't like it at first, but I didn't hate it by any means. Just... the eyes, I think, threw me off a bit, and he was very scrawny, but the design itself is a lot of the standard, like, Jason interpretations. Ah, almost had him. Sorry, Dweller, I know you really like Kate. You might want to look away for this one. Well, is he similar to remake Jason in Mortal Kombat? Yeah, exactly. See no one over here. Don't hear anyone there. Yeah, perfect. Now I'm hoping I can pull this off. There you are. Kate, my beloved. Don't worry. If she dies, it'll be really cool because it's Jason. the nearest? I'm gonna break that. I thought someone would be hiding nearby. I tried. Well, I hit that shot, but... I don't know what your goal is. I might not make it. I made it. I like how Jason rips out the hooks from the entity's sacrificial hooks. I wouldn't be surprised the entity didn't see for this, but it just allows it to probably still harvesting emotions. Yeah, I'd imagine, despite it being metal, I mean, despite it being that, it's still pretty metal, so it's very fitting for Jason as well. Him being unstoppable. I like the idea that the entity's trying to dissuade him, but it's not working. Hence why he could just kill as well. Similar to Michael, but on a less Michael so evil that he can kind of do what he wants to a degree, and more so it's Jason. You know, it's being an unstoppable force is his thing. Alright, we'll go with you first. Why is the Zelda song stuck in my head? Dun 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 dun. Oh! I assumed it was just you two. Sorry, Dweller. You failed that one. Haha! I need Jason in 2v8. We can even have him with his play pal, the Unknown. Unironically, that's who they should pair him up with if they do 2 killers again for one update. Not even as a bit. If we can't have Freddy versus Jason, Unknown is very much awesome for the lore. So, I'll take that. Delta in Chapter 5 is there. I'm so excited, Dweller. We'll go after you. Fumbled that. Fortunately, I'm what we like to call greedy for blood points, so... Hello. I think you tried to dismantle that, but failed miserably. I'm so sorry. That would have been cool if you pulled that off. Bum 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 bum. Let's see, let's teleport this way. I know we're right there, but... I tried. I love the Jason teleport from the survivor's point of view. It's gonna look even better in 2.0. For real! Who is that? Hattie, I wanna more you. So I'm gonna grab this, because then it'll look cooler. Also, this means they'll finally update the swamp. I hope. That's so gnarly. Alright, now we just need to find Renato, and then everyone is on the last hook. Oh, hey, Renato. I know that's almost done, but... Now that was an authentic Jason moment. Trying to go through the window only for him to be right there. That's That was sick. My backstory, I was grabbing food. No worries. Are you the... No, there's still the other Kate. But I can kill you with that. Aw. Oh well. I'll still sacrifice. Also, is the God Mode clap for DVD themed makeup or DVD makeup cosmetics? It's out of my expertise, this brand. Likewise, I could not tell you. I barely recognize the owner from a horror movie, so... She was also in the Tom and Jerry movie a few years back. Now, where are you? You only need one gen, so I'm gonna try and lock in. I want to try and get another Mori. If you use the hook spear, if you don't pin out the oh! Ooh, is there nowhere for me to... If you use the hook spear, if you don't pin the survivors to the wall, you can pull their guts out. The hook spears are better than... Okay, so there's like actual reason to go with the hooks. Okay. Thank you for telling me. No, we're gonna go for a hook. We're gonna delay this as long as we can. Maybe. Nah, we'll try and do it on Renato. Wait, no, we won't. Where'd you go, Kate? Well, I'll delay it a little bit. Let's go find Renato. Kate, run! Run, Kate! He's gonna Jason it! I'm gonna Jason it so good. Oh, that would have been so sick! I mean, I can grab the hook right here, but... Oh, I fumbled that one too. Yeah, you stay right there. Oh, you're both over here? Hey, it works for me. There we go. Now let's kill you quick. Okay. Where'd you go, Kate? Jason wants Mori. I guess I should be looking for the hatch. At the rate we're going, Kate might get out. Psych! Oh, this is evil placement. Oh, as soon as those bubbles go over, it's over for her. Euro embracing his inner Jason. Kill for Mother Euro. Jason. Hit the gritty, Jason. I need to figure out the optimal route. Alright, that's the optimal route for monitoring. get you somewhere in a little bit more cinematic. You might want to look away, Dweller. This is gonna hurt. Gotta look away. Yeah, you do. Oh no, how'd that get there? It's over, Dweller. You can look. I'm sure Kate made it out fine. I'm sure everything will be a-okay. Well, it's ki, ma, but, you know. Whatever. Alright, what look do we want to go? We've done a lot of let's go this Jason, but no, we're gonna go. No, we will go this one, but I'm gonna change the weapon out to be the. We'll go the bloody machete. I feel like I need to rock the. Entity probably. Sorry, I'm just gonna read that as it initially was put because it's funny. The entity probably provides Japan with a gas cannon. He's like, oh neat, I'll start a fire, and then corrected the Jason. Yeah, he probably just spawns it in, and Jason's like, oh neat, I'll use this. But the idea of the entirety of Japan's populace being summoned by the entity for a Mori for Jason is equally funny. Bow, bow. Let's see, what's our time looking at? Almost 2 hours? You know, I think we got one more set of matches in us for right now. So let's run a Survivor, and then we'll run one more Jason, and then we'll see after that. Maybe we'll do another batch. I'm getting hungry. Bow, bow, bow. And I don't technically have a time limit. I'm just going off endurance. Also, a reminder, you can M1 a Survivor that has a hook stuck in the perf. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Dweller. Not sure how people do 8-hour streams. You see, little streamer mode, right? Like, not talking about DBD for a second. It really depends on the game, I think. Like, I love DBD. I could play it for 8 hours. And I'm sure if I, like, sat down and that was my objective, it'll be fine. Like, I could do it. I need to take a break for, like, 5 minutes, but I could probably do it. But, like, Fear Fridays, some of them have gone 8 hours. In fact, I think we have multiple that reach, like, the 7-hour mark. I think it really depends on the... If you're having, like, a good, like, engagement with chat, and then the game itself. Oh, he's running that one. But my typical range, I like to aim for about 2 hours to 3 hours for me. Because, you know, that gives plenty of time, and if it's something special, we'll run 3 hours. But considering we got a few streams we're doing this week, I think 2 hours for today is like the perfect amount. Yeah, it's amazing to me how people can, like, stream for, like, 8 hours every day. I think that's simultaneously concerning and amazing. Hello, Jason. Ooh, I think that was a good shot, I think. I know a streamer who's done a lunch break depending on his time, and I think that's like a nice thing to do. Yeah, I think ideally, if I ever, and big ever here, if I get into a situation where doing long streams is a regular thing, and not just like a hobby, like after, like in the afternoon or evening, like that sort of thing, I think there would have to be like at least 30-minute breaks in between. Like there has to be something, because I cannot imagine doing that every day. I will go help with this, Jen. Thank you, Rebecca. Euro subathon that lasts 3 months. By the end of it, I will legitimately just look like William Afton under the suit. Like the DVD model. Just picture that. That's what I would be. You know, that reminds me, I can guarantee no one remembers this, because this was years ago. Like, my content has changed severely, or significantly since then. But years ago, back when I was doing this for funsies and a different content style, I did a 24-hour stream. I regret that. That was like the most miserable 24 hours I've ever had. And I've been awake for 24 hours multiple times in my life. But the 24-hour stream was miserable. I do not recommend ever doing anything like that if you don't have like significant money to gain from it. So I just did that for the love of the game. You would have to legit... Oh, hi. Okay, I think he actually left. But yeah, you would have to pay me to do that sort of thing. But the money can probably bring you back to good health. We can remake him. Oh! I'm sorry, Sable. If you crouch walk, the footsteps won't show for Jay. Oh! It does work like that. Okay. See, we're learning. That's really good to know, actually. So it does work like scratch marks. Now we'll just do this for the fun of it. But yeah, little fun fact too while we're talking about streaming and stuff like that. I do want to try and aim for at least a few, like, 2-hour streams. A week, if possible. Not including, like, Fear Friday. Because my new setup, that I cannot wait to show off, I am very proud of the thing I created. And I would love to just show that off for as long as I can. Because I did this on my own. I gotta, like, give myself credit here. I did something cool. I figured out a new thing. So I'm pretty proud of it. Oh no, Devour Hope. That reminds me, during the anniversary stream, during the cosplay showcase, there was a lot of cool cosplay. And for those who don't know, I do love cosplay as well. But there was someone dressed up as the Devour Hope icon, and that was the funniest. We're just gonna walk this way. Alright, I'm gonna assume there's one in the... Okay, we're gonna go to the house over here. Here it is. Although, I think there's a window right there. If he tell... Jason? You know, I I know they're not doing anything for Pamela, but it just made me think it'd be really funny if one of the Survivor cosmetics is like, Kate got Pamela's sweater. I was just thinking, that would have been funny. Glad to see the Minotaur in the cosplay contest, giving the cosmetic characters some love. For real! There's some really cool cosplays in there. And how nice of the actual Ken Kaneki to show up. That cosplayer looked just like him. At least from the photo I saw. Because the stream was cutting out a lot during the cosplay contest. I got the cosplay, it's the blood web. Do you like one of those things where you can redeem it with like little Velcro patches? That'd be fun. Yeah, I think my next big cosplay I want to try is I want to try and do Jason Voorhees, Jason Universe. Like the DVD one, I know. Who would have thought? I'm on my way. I will save you. Key, cock. Alright, well, time to go find a gen. I guess we can head back to the house. I don't know if you'll probably patrol if they lose. But I'll make it work. Oh, it's regressed, although, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I was pretty busy being hooked. Please fade. I miss my wife, Jason. I miss her a lot. Oh, she was killed. I kind of thought he would take the bait. Oh, no. Oh, I whiffed that so badly. Hey, can you kill her first? I want to be Mori'd. Yes! Oh, he brought Ebony Mori. Thank you. Oh, wait, no, that's the other one. Wait, no, that's the right one. Never mind. Too bad we can't see it, but, you know, I'll take what I could get. Poor James. I should honestly cosplay as Jason, as my height is more Jason accurate than Myers. I remember being next to a Jason cosplayer as Michael, and while he was at my shoulder level. I want to try and classic Nemesis, but I've been trying to figure that out. I have a 3D printer that I use for a lot of my costume play stuff, and I was thinking maybe, like, make a rig for the mouth, but I don't know. I'll figure that out one day. Oh, 1 second queue time. You know what, since this is the final one, actually, let's go my initial preset, the Jason. I guess Pyramid Head would be easier. He would be a fairly easy one. You just need a bunch of cardboard. And then really good paint and probably some, like, Eva foam, I would say. Depends if you want to make the big knife. I mean, you'd need Eva foam for the head as well, but... Key. Ma. Key. I just realized. How would I see out of the pyramid? You'd be more accurate. You just have to listen. Audio got quiet? Oh, oh yeah, sorry, I was alt-tabbed responding to a message real quick. My apologies. Alright. If I were a betting man... I did the wrong... Oh, hi! That works. Let's go put you on a hook first. Did you hear about the 9 nice kills DMCA? Not DMCA. I haven't checked mine, but I don't think it's affected. Wait, I gotta check my stream. Let me know if yours is, because I'm pretty sure mine's not. But I might just be lucky. I keep doing it the wrong way. Oh well. Huh? That being said, I do want blood points now, so... I think we were big-brained to mute the stream. For real. We really were. I know they were going for a lot of visual stuff on Twitter. But I think we dodged a bullet. I think we were smart. Jeff Keighley taught us the way. Let's see, what's a good entry point? Here. I just want to break this gen. Walking nurse can't hurt us. Now that was me locking in right there. Hello, Rick. Ricky Doodog Rhymes. I'm excited for Negan. I know it's not till next year, but I'll take it. There's not anyone actually over here, right? No, but there's someone over here. Oh, I whiffed that. Oh well, I'll grab this hook. It should regenerate by the time I'm over here. Now, that's gonna be a time waste. Now, we do that. We'll just go straight for her. Would you look at that? The near instant recovery. Is this a waste of time? Yeah, but it's fun. I'll go deal with this. Stuff next year is what I'm hyped the most for. I want my Negan and Silent Hill nurse. It's Frank Stone. For real. I'm so worried about us not getting survivors with Frank Stone. Coming from a killer main, be a disservice because how the game hypes up everyone being in the fog. For real. Like I said, it would be just a bad move, fundamentally, for no survivors in that. Same with, like, Sienna from, Terrifier. If she's not a survivor, that's just a negative. Like, Jason, I understand. No Sienna That I don't. Same thing with Frank. I see you over here. I think Sienna will be there. Her and Art are like super connected. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is a fundamentally bad choice if we don't get Sienna. Art is marketable. I get that. But they're so intertwined. And we don't have enough final girls anymore. Plus the guys behind Terrifier wanted her back in the day. There we go. Ooh. I got an achievement. Plus the guy, we lost the final girl. Yeah, we did. I still can't believe we lost Halloween. It's so tragic. We also should have gotten, what's her name? Kirsten Cotton. I can't remember what her name is, but the Hellraiser. That's another one where it felt, like, I get Pinhead, but I really feel we missed out on some fun Survivor Hellraiser perks. Another plus if they got the original Nightmare on Elm Street, we could finally get Nancy. Do I have the hook? I do have a hook. Just don't fumble this. I fumbled it. Okay, we're just gonna hook her. Unless we could pin her. We'll just hook her. I was fine with that Kirsty and Sally from Hellraiser and Texas Chainsaw, so I feel like the killers don't see them all the time. That is fair. You see, I don't think Kirsty is as big of a problem if we don't get Sienna. But I still think it's a shame. Same thing with Texas Chainsaw, because that one was just a paragraph. That one I'm a little bit more forgiving of. Hello, Rick. Smart choice putting an object between me and you. Good choice, good choice. Same with Andy and Chucky. That one I do think is a huge shame, though. I didn't realize you were at second hook, too. Missing out on the fun Mories. Oh well, I'll try and get Michaela. I haven't even seen Thing Mean. Here, we'll go for Thing Mean, because then we can kind of play it out a little bit more. Well, apparently Kid Andy is somewhere in the fog. Oh no, just out there seeing the horrors of the fog, all alone. That's tragic. I didn't realize that was the lore. That's sad. Poor Andy. Can't catch up right. I saw scratch marks. La-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da. Hello. That'd be too easy. I want to do the good Mori. I want to end this with the big one. And we're gonna take you over here to this clearing. I'm gonna let this play out. so cool. Chucky saw Andy run into the black fog and ran to catch him, and well, ended up in the realm. Doesn't say what happened to Andy, though. Poor Andy. He just saw untold horrors beyond humanity's comprehension at, like, 3. Poor kid. Already had it rough. Let's see. Yeah, 2 hours and 14. That's a good amount. Now, final verdict. I know, big shock here. I like Jason. He's cool. He's definitely my main. Remember William Afton wakes up when he thought he heard children playing in the kitchen, all Jason style? That part of the lore was funny, for real. Yeah, I love William's lore in this. It is interesting. Ah, look at him. It's so good that he's finally here. I think my biggest takeaway is it just feels right. Seeing Jason amongst the Hall of Fame finally, it's just right. And like I said, Jason is a big one for me personally. So, I'm happy. Like, Jason is what got me to go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for the partner program. So that should say a lot. This is amazing. This looks like we're getting a bright future for DBD. Oh, we are. Things are looking great. Got a bunch of new modes, new lighting, bunch of cool killers coming. 2 of the most requested, because we got Jason and Art. And who knows the next license they're gonna pull. Now watch them take out Freddy. Yeah, they would. Listen, watch. They're gonna take him away temporarily, and then he'll come back as Robert Englund Freddy. Trust. 1v1 game mode against me stream. We should do that when that comes out. That would be fun. Just a 1v1. And I could get better at Chase. As Survivor. Haha. But yeah, we got a bright future. Let's see. Obviously, there's a few things to announce. We're doing on Thursday, big debut. I'm gonna show my new outfit. What else do we got? I'm trying to think what I could say. The thing is, you've seen a lot of the revamped assets already. I'll showcase them all anyway, but like the new profile, the Twitch, for example, that's technically part of the new set. Just Twitch entirely. You've seen the new intro. But I have a new chat screen, because I'm going to try and use that. In fact, I like looking at Jason, but say goodbye to Jason. I want to prove a point. This. Oh, you can't even see me. Hi. Hello. Here I am. And typically you would see chat over there, but you can't, because, you know, like I said, I kind of broke it, trying to add on the new stuff. But yeah, let's see, what else do we got? No new outro, no new loading screen. I'm pretty happy with how those are. But yeah, new model is the big one. Because it's going to be, it's like this PNG tuber here, right? It's going to be the new thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We might stream something tomorrow too. I mentioned on Twitter, I'm just trying to get back into the habit of randomly streaming. So we might do more DBD, or we might do like Rivals, or something else entirely, who knows. And then, like I said, debut Thursday, and then a Fear Friday on Friday. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be cool. But yeah, well, thank you all for coming to this Jason Voorhees special. I'll be playing DBD a lot more in the future, especially if I get partner, because that'll be fun. Then I can swap that out with Fortnite. But yeah, well, thank you for coming. I'm going to go eat food now. I'll talk to you all later. Fare thee well. Bye-bye. Ah! You know it's bad when I have to come back. Dweller, no! We are not doing Ban Ban! I swear we are not doing Ban Ban! I summoned him. He came. Okay, I had to do that, but now I'm going. Bye.